aggravates as whether inflammatory options like PRP are usually not strong enough and cause too much downtime. These are quite common in NFL players. Whatever the medical staff is doing right now, it is unfortunately not enough. So basically, this medical expert is saying the medical staff suck. Y'all suck in Indy, bro. You're just hot garbage. It ain't working. It ain't working. Now, this is
a sports medicine physician has provided commentary regarding Caitlin Clark's current physical condition. The healthcare professional indicated that Clark seems to have re-aggravated her right adductor groin strain. The challenging aspect of groin strains involves their slow recovery process, high probability of re-injury, and the fact that they impact any leg-related movement. Even resting these injuries for several weeks often proves insufficient. The doctor mentioned having success treating these specific injuries by injecting stem cells at the location where the adductor longus tendon connects to the pelvic bone.
Now, this is the play that is in question. Caitlin. I know we watched this earlier, but this is the one that is in question. She was holding it, bro. Caitlin Clark knew she was hurt, bro. She knew it. She crying, bro. Just as a father saying this is so just unfortunate, bro. So damn unfortunate, bro.
This treatment initially causes inflammation, while alternatives like PRP therapy typically lack sufficient strength and create excessive recovery time. These injuries frequently occur among NFL athletes. The current treatment approach being utilized by the medical team appears inadequate. According to this expert opinion, the physician essentially criticized the medical staff's effectiveness, suggesting their current methods are failing.
Unfortunate, bro. So damn unfortunate, bro. So he's saying, the doctor's saying that they suck. The medical staff suck. He says right here. And so let's pull up this doctor. Medical doctor, PRP Stem Cell Sports Family Board certified. So he is a legit doctor, bro. He is a legit doctor, bro.
The specific incident raising concerns occurred during recent gameplay. Clark was visibly experiencing discomfort during the play in question. She appeared to be favoring the injured area and showed signs of distress. The emotional impact of witnessing her pain was evident as she displayed visible upset. The situation presents a deeply unfortunate scenario for the young athlete. The medical professional's credentials include board certification in sports medicine, family practice, and specialization in PRP and stem cell treatments. This establishes the legitimacy of their professional assessment. The expert's criticism of the medical staff's approach was direct and uncompromising.
He let it be known, dog. They suck. The medical staff suck, bro. This is horrible, bro. Someone tell Feed the players aren't kidding. I'm kind of starting to wish, man. Caitlin would have just waited to come back to All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? At this point, like,
there's growing concern about whether Clark should have delayed her return until after the All-Star Game activities. Her current condition raises questions about her participation in upcoming events, including the three-point contest. Finding a replacement may become necessary, given her current state. The timing of her return appears premature. Growing injuries typically require months of proper healing. The situation has created an unfortunate set of circumstances. Clark had previously been sidelined for approximately 2 weeks, following an earlier absence of about a month. This extended timeline of injuries raises additional concerns about her overall recovery process.
Like, she hella hurt right now. The All-Star game is in what? 3-4 days. She's supposed to be participating in the three-point contest. Doubt if that's going to happen. She's probably going to need a replacement. Came back too soon. Groin pulls usually take months. This is just an ugly situation, man. That's the hood at the stop. I don't know, man. It's just so much stuff going on within this league.
Questions arise regarding Clark's availability for playoff competition. The uncertainty surrounding her condition creates doubt about her future participation in crucial games. During the same game, there was an incident involving Clark and a referee. She appeared to threaten contacting league officials about the referee's conduct. The same official had been involved in earlier controversial moments during the game.
Oh, man, it's just so much stuff going on within this league. Somebody said she came. I don't think she came back too soon. She was out 2 weeks. And then we got to remember she was out what's that? A month? She was out for a whole month before those 2 weeks. Caitlin Clark, John, and all of the chat, have a great night. Shout out to you, Jules. I doubt of Caitlin Clark. I don't know, man. I don't know if she play all server. I just yes.
The game featured multiple concerning incidents beyond Clark's injury. Tina Charles engaged in questionable physical play throughout the contest. There was a specific incident where Charles appeared to strike Aaliyah Boston, which went uncalled by the officials. The play involved Charles taking what appeared to be a deliberate swing at Boston during positioning for a rebound. The contact was clear and direct, yet received no penalty from the referees. The overall atmosphere of the game was filled with tension and controversial moments. Multiple incidents of questionable officiating and physical play created a concerning environment for player safety.
Yes. I don't know what this is. I'm going to call you on the league. Oh, this is Caitlin responding. Caitlin threatened to call the league on the ref. He must have, bro. What did dude say to Caitlin? Because that's the same referee from earlier. That's the same referee from earlier.
Reports suggest this marks Clark's 4th injury of the current season, though official confirmation of the latest injury remains pending. The pattern of repeated injuries raises questions about training methods, recovery protocols, and overall player management. The referee situation continues to generate discussion among observers. The specific interaction between Clark and the official remains a topic of ongoing debate and analysis. The incident with Charles and Boston represents another example of physical play that some consider excessive. The lack of official response to the apparent contact raises questions about game management and player protection.
Earlier. That's the same referee from earlier. I'm telling you right now. That's the same referee from earlier. So I'm trying to see. So the press conference has not came out yet. Let me see how the Connecticut Sun press conference came out, because I don't believe that one has dropped yet either. Bro, that was so.
The timing of press conferences following the game experienced delays, which is unusual for standard post-game procedures. Both team press conferences were delayed beyond normal scheduling. The overall situation presents multiple layers of concern for the league, including player safety, officiating consistency, and injury management protocols. The combination of these factors creates a complex set of challenges that require attention from league officials and medical professionals.
50-50 chance Caitlin Clark leaves Indiana after her rookie season. No, after rookie season, after rookie contract is up. Because I have a feeling that with all the restricted free agency and everything, I think they're going to try to get rid of all coring out of the CBA. I don't think coring is going to be a thing. I don't think coring is going to be a thing in the CBA. And obviously, look, you're going to have to core players. And they're going to have to core Aaliyah a year earlier than Caitlin. And if they're scared Aaliyah is going to leave,
the New York Liberty organization has demonstrated strong interest in acquiring Caitlin Clark, making their intentions transparent regarding the Indiana Fever star. Recent developments show Liberty players connecting with Clark following a game, including key figures like Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, and Bethany Jelani. Stewart's commitment to remaining with New York appears solid throughout her career, while Ionescu similarly seems locked into the franchise long-term.
Have to core Aaliyah a year earlier than Caitlin, and if they're scared Aaliyah is going to leave, and if they're like, oh, we want to core and trade Caitlin, then Aaliyah leaves for nothing, and Caitlin leaves for nothing. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a weird situation. But you can see, and this is one of the more important things. You see this right here. You see this right here. This is Caitlin's agent. This is Caitlin Clark's agent.
Clark's departure from Indiana presents a realistic possibility once her rookie contract expires. The complexity surrounding restricted free agency and potential CBA modifications could eliminate current coring mechanisms. This creates complications for Indiana, as they would need to core Aaliyah Boston before Clark, potentially losing both players without compensation if they miscalculate their strategy. The presence of Clark's representative during these interactions adds significant weight to the situation. Clark's agent participated in discussions with Liberty personnel, suggesting this extends beyond casual conversation. This involvement indicates potential business considerations rather than simple social interaction.
Clark's agent. So Caitlin Clark's agent is involved in, meeting up with, or in this meeting, whatever it is, whether it's a meeting or just a chat. Caitlin's agent is there. That's her freaking agent. Looks like it. CC to Liberty, CC to New York. Is that Erin Kane, her agent? Wouldn't be mad for her for being in New York. So tomorrow in the CBA, I'll put in a request for a trade. Fever front office have Turner getting...
Indiana's front office faces mounting pressure to improve their roster construction. With existing financial commitments to non-contributing players while adding new talent, management must demonstrate competence or risk losing their franchise cornerstone. Clark's departure becomes increasingly likely if organizational improvements don't materialize. The meeting parallels historical recruitment scenarios involving star players and represents potential tampering concerns. However, the timing coincides with CBA discussions, providing legitimate cover for these interactions. The inclusion of multiple Liberty representatives suggests coordinated organizational approach rather than individual player initiative.
Front office have Turner getting money for not playing and having brought on another player. The front office don't make some moves. She's going to be fast as soon as the contract ends. She's going to be gone. I think there's a good chance. I think there's a good chance that Caitlin Clark is just like, you know what, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. And I don't mean that in a way of being like, oh, they're going to be like, I want to stay in the Midwest. Like, I want to stay in a small town. I don't know.
Clark's relationship with New York personnel lacks the hostility present elsewhere. Stewart and Ionescu maintain positive connections with Clark, contrasting with other league dynamics. Ionescu particularly faced similar criticism during her early career, creating common ground with Clark's current experience.
I want to stay in a small town. I don't know. I think this is probably nothing for now. But this reminds me of, the secret Kyrie and Kevin Durant meetings. This tampering I stand behind. There was some sort of taking Towns to New York. I have so many mixed feelings about the implications of this when my needle is moving. I think the reality is that it's probably chatting about the CBA meeting tomorrow. And with Erin Kane in there, I think
Player sentiment regarding Clark remains divided, with vocal critics overshadowing supportive voices. Established figures like Cheryl Swoops maintain negative positions, while other legends express appreciation for Clark's impact. This minority opposition carries disproportionate influence due to their platform and recognition. Clark's active engagement with multiple organizations mirrors her college recruitment approach. Building relationships across teams positions her advantageously for future decisions. Her previous attachment to Boston during rookie processes has expanded into broader league networking.
Stewie is like, it is mostly a CBA chat, and obviously Sandy Brondolo is there as well. We taken her talents to the Big Apple. Caitlin Clark, you are a New York Liberty. She never smiled like that in front of Kelly and Amber. Like, I think with everything with Caitlin Clark, because like New York are getting they're getting their new facility, and I think she's probably looking at it and like, man, I'm cool averaging 15 a game, just getting a bunch of assists.
CBA negotiations may shift player perspectives on Clark significantly. Her advocacy for collective bargaining improvements could transform current opposition into support. However, certain individuals appear committed to maintaining adversarial positions regardless of her contributions. Indiana remains Clark's preferred destination, ideally, especially alongside Boston. The franchise's incompetence threatens this preference, forcing evaluation of alternatives. Clark's contract timing aligns with other key players' decisions, creating additional complexity for roster planning.
Man, I'm cool averaging 15 a game, just getting a bunch of assists. She's eyeing the Liberty. That is her agent currently. Recruitment starts now. The front office better step up. Caitlin Lestui, I tried to trade for you in the All-Star draft. Not wrong. Not wrong. I tried to trade for you, but I just couldn't give up Aaliyah. Can't believe I'm going to be a Liberty fan in 2028. Pulling a Sylvia Fells, demanding a trade so we can be free of Kelly and Amber. Like, rather travel to New York for a Caitlin Clark game than Indiana. I mean,
Liberty's financial flexibility allows potential hometown discounts from key players to accommodate Clark's acquisition. Stewart and Ionescu might accept reduced compensation to create space for Clark's addition. Similarly, Clark might consider salary concessions to join a competent organization.
Works for a Caitlin Clark game than Indiana. I mean, I'm going to be only for... I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'll be gladly able to go to New York by the time that happens. I'll be almost certainly able to go to America next year. To America next year. When everything dies down, I'll be well able to go to America next year. If not, I'll go courtside in Toronto. It is what it is. But, like, you can just see here, like, New York Center.
The Liberty's international player pipeline provides additional advantages. Raquel Carrera represents elite European talent outside current WNBA participation. Marine Johannes offers proven point guard depth for future development. These assets create sustainable competitive advantages beyond immediate roster construction. New York's draft strategy emphasizes international prospects for long-term development. Annual selections of overseas talent provide first-round equivalent value without immediate salary impact. This approach maintains competitive flexibility while building future depth. Anaka Silter's development rights add another dimension to Liberty's planning. Combined with other European prospects, the organization maintains multiple pathways for talent acquisition. This systematic approach contrasts sharply with Indiana's reactive management style.